on the wrong hands.
Wow. Just wow.
Hello. Well, good January day to you. This is Jay and Laura TV. We're Jay and Laura. We're here for your life, your marriage, and your family.
Good January day to you.
Well, I wish it would be a different day of the month, but it's not.
Well, welcome to Jay and Laura TV, and we are going to talk real life because we just had Laura's absolute favorite day of the year. More favorite than her birthday, more favorite than Christmas. It's her favorite day of the year.
Black Friday.
Always in January. We take a day and we go shopping for new clothes to wear on stage and new shoes to wear on stage. And I know it's going to be all day long. We're going to look at 85 different stores and then come back to the very first one that we started.
That's not what happened yesterday.
And no, it didn't. It was actually, we went to one store and it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But it did take all day. But you know, the good part was I had a Starbucks.
Yes,
and
you
so
did.
I had a Starbucks in my hand. I was chilling out. She'd try on clothes, come out. Hey, that looks good. She'd try on something else. No, that doesn't look so
Jay
good.
got clothes too.
I got clothes too. And here's the interesting part. Every piece of clothing, we always go in January. Why? Because everything's on sale after Christmas. Every piece of clothing that I purchased was, in fact, on sale.
Woohoo!
Take this shirt, for instance. Normally a $90 shirt, on sale for $30.
I've changed him into a shopper.
Not one piece of clothing.
The necklace that I bought.
That's not clothing. That's an accessory.
Okay. None of my clothing was on sale.
Not one piece of her clothing was on sale. Not one. No, not one. So there we go. But it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
We have all our new outfits. Oh. Well, let's move right into our question of the week. Here we go. This is from a lady. And she asked this question: how can I get my husband to take the lead when it comes to dating?
Tie a rope around his neck and lead him.
Well, I think what you're asking is probably, why doesn't my husband just know we need to go out on dates? Well, he doesn't, okay? And here's what's happening, okay? For your husband, when he wants to go on a date, he's hoping that that date will end very happily, if you get my drift, okay?
The grand finale.
The grand finale of the date. And in his man mind, here's what he's thinking. If I plan this date and she doesn't have a good time, there will be no grand finale. So I'm going to let her plan the date in order to go do what she wants so that hopefully she'll have a good time and we'll have our grand finale. and so what you really need to do is talk about expectations for dating. You need to get together and you need to say, you know, honey, I need you to plan a date. That makes me feel special when you think about me and plan a date for us to do together. That really is the key.
Because here's the reality, ladies. We want our husbands to just know that we want to go on a date. We want our husbands to just know that the dishes need to be clean. We want our husbands to just know I'm in a bad mood and I need him to leave me alone. You know what?
I do just know that one. The scowl on her face.
Know anything. They don't. I mean, hey, we'll talk about that a different time.
We don't. We're 8-year-olds who shave.
But here's the deal. Men do not get subtle hints, innuendo, and they can't read our minds. We have to clearly communicate what it is we need from them. And if you're saying, ma'am, I'm assuming this is a woman, one of our female viewers, our Facebook friends who sent this question to us, is that you're saying you want to go on a date, so you need to tell him, I need you to take me on a date. You need to be that clear and concise, and you can't do it while the TV's on, you can't do it while he's reading the newspaper, you can't do it right after he's come home from work.
It's got to be eyeball to eyeball.
And you have to pick the time to do it. So you have to clearly communicate that you need to go on a date. I don't know, maybe in a rare instance, a husband will take a lead going on the date. Even for us, I always say, hey, how about you want to go out to lunch today? He knows that means I'm saying we need some time to connect, but he's not going to think about it. He's thinking about work. He's thinking about this. It's just the way it goes. So it's just the way they're wired. So if you're asking if your husband's ever going to take the lead on going on a date, maybe.
Maybe when he hits 50. That's what happened to me.
You can still get him to go on a date by clearly communicating.
And
so
right along those lines, this is awesome.
Funny that I found this article. Okay, so like I've kind of gotten into Twitter over the holidays here, mostly because my daughter's gotten into Twitter and I want to see what's happening in the Twitter sphere or whatever. So I've been reading Twitter stuff and I've been kind of following stuff. And on Twitter the other day, on the HuffPost Wedding, which is part of Huffington Post, they have a section called Weddings. There was an article that was entitled Date Night Ideas That Don't Require Leaving the House. What a novel concept. This article
and hence don't require a lot of money.
This article was written by Walker James. I can't say his last name, but his website is howaboutwe.com. Howaboutwe.com. They're great ideas. Cooking dinner together, wine, candles, and Netflix. Or you could do wine, candles, and Redbox. Those are like $1 movie. In-home picnic. I thought this was great.
Pretty cool.
Spread a blanket on the living room or family room floor. If you prefer to drink wine, or if you just want water or pop, whatever your beverage is. Get a fan blowing
so it feels like it's a tropical breeze.
And have, set up a little picnic, even though it's indoors. Dance party, strip poker. Here we go.
Naked wee is always fun.
No. Anyway, plan a trip, board games, whatever it is. He's got like 10 ideas here.
I just gave him number 11.
For date nights that don't require leaving the house, which I think is a great idea. So check that out at howaboutwe.com, or if you're on Twitter, go to Huffington Post and follow them. But here's what we want you to do. We want you to give us your great date ideas. Great dates that don't cost a lot of money, okay? So great dates that don't cost a lot of money. We want you to do that by going to our Facebook page at facebook.com/Jay and Laura Laffoon. And right underneath this viewing of this TV show, tell us what your date night idea is.
Well, we're Jay and Laura Laffoon. This is Jay and Laura TV, and we are here for your life, your marriage, and your family. We'll see you next week.